Hi all, welcome to my channel and welcome to an Ecto Monday everybody. So yeah, it is Monday and we'll be doing the Ecto-1 today, and we are going to crack on with issue 60 or stage 60 of Build the Ecto-1. And there's a lot of fiddly parts in today's issue and quite a bit to do and quite a lot of screws to go in. So this should be a nice chunky issue to do today. So with all that said, let's get modelling. Right, let's get started. So, what we're going to be doing today is the UHF signal and power distribution unit and peripheral device. Try to get that right. So, we need to bring these bits here across, and this is for the peripheral device, and we're just going to basically slot this into here. Now, it needs to be this way around, with this detail here going on that side of the piece. And that is just a simple push fit connection. And then what we need to do, we've got this detail here, and we're just going to be pushing this onto here, just here. And again, that's just a push fit connection. Just make sure you try and get it square as possible. Right, so we need this part here that we got in issue 59, and we're going to be attaching it onto here. Now, you've got a little location peg there, so it can only really go on one way, which is like that. And then we need to screw it from the underneath with 2 AP screws. So let's get it ready and let's get it screwed into. That's the first one in, and we'll get the second one in. And that's the second one in. Okay, so the next bit we need to do, we need to bring this bit across. This is what we made in issue 59. We're going to be putting that on top like that, and then securing it in with 4 IP screws. So I'll get 4 IP screws and we'll get it screwed down. That's one. I always like to go diagonal. So this is the second. This is the third, and we'll get that last 4th screw in. And there we go, let's get that in. And that's that one into place. Okay, so we need this that we did in issue 59 as well, because we basically got to put this plate on. So I'm going to line it up. It goes on the top first. It's that one that's first. Now, it does say to put this on, both of them on, and screw it down, but I'm just wondering whether... No, I'll put the other one on. So I'm just trying to line up the screw holes. I think I've got it. Right, and then it wants us to secure all this together with GP screws. So let's have a go. Try and get a GP screw loaded up on my screwdriver. Actually, that's needs a smaller screwdriver. These screws are a bit small. So let's get the bottom lined up. We've got basically a total of 6 GP screws to put in. So I'm going to do the other side of the bottom one. So that's the other side, and then it wants one in the centre, and then I'll get the top piece lined up and screwed in. Right, that's broken its thread, but it didn't even get tight, so is that to do with the screw? I don't know. I mean, it's come out. Let's try again. Yeah, it's just not tightening on that one. It's not a problem. Get the other bit now put in. And do the other far side. And then we'll do this final centre one. Oh, excuse me. And again, that one doesn't all go all the way through, so I'm wondering if it's something to do with the casting of it. Okay, so now we've got that in place should I say. The next thing it's asking us to do is we've got, like before, these side bits to put on. Now this is a lot of screws because it's 4 on each one, so yeah, this is asking us to do this with KP screws this time. So I remember doing something similar to this one on another part of the Ecto-1. Seems to like putting these brackets on. So if I think about it, 4, 8, 12, 16 screws for these brackets. Right, that wanted to slip off. So you'll have to bear with me while I put 16 screws in. I would have thought just one at either, one at the top, one at the bottom would suffice, but obviously not. Okay, that's that one in. And we'll do the other side. Again, been supplied a lot of KP screws, I can tell you that now. Okay. This is kind of one of them issues you just want to get out of the way, really. Get it done. Because it does look like it's the most fiddliest issue in the magazine, really. And all will come apparent very soon. So we are getting there. We've nearly got one side done, and then we've just got the other side to do. So probably when one of them wow sticks would come in handy, which I do have in my wish list. Okay, so next we need to do the other side. I'm just going to work from the left to the right as I did on the other side. The main problem is at first lining the piece up to the screws. Didn't know, I'm nearly off camera there, it's travelling with me. Okay, that's 2. Whew. One more to go on this one, and then we'll put the other one in. Wanted to slip away from me there, that's why I keep travelling off screen. Okay, last one now. Okay, we're nearly there. So what's that? 14. This will be the 14th screw. It's a lot of screws. Let's try and get this third one in. That's and this is the final screw to go in. Wow. Okay, now we're done. Right, so this is where it can get a bit fiddly. So we've got some, it's called it fitting the knobs. So as you can see, we've got some holes here. And basically we need to put these tiny pieces on. These did come in a sprue. So I've cut them all off. And we just need to put them, first of all, through the holes and down onto it. Now, I might need to use my tweezers. So we'll just have a look first of all. Yes, I'm going to need to use my tweezers because I'm going to need a flat edge to push them in. So I'll use my wide tweezers. There we go, that's the first one in. I'll try and put them in with my fingers and then just pushing them down with my tweezers. But it is lining them up as well. Okay, so this is the second. That one's got in a bit easier. This is the third. This one's been a bit of a problem, but there we go. Right, so that's the top one's done. I just need to follow suit this down here. So I'm going to work from the left this time. Well, left, my left. It's not too bad actually to doing this. You'd think it'd be quite a challenge, but it's not too bad. But hopefully I haven't spoken too soon because I haven't done the other ones. Because we've got some, I would say like switches to do next. Okay, right, so like I said, we've got some switches to do. And if you notice on this part here, it's got like a little bit of a detail slanting off. Now that needs to be facing downwards on the part. Now I'm gonna use my tweezers for this one. There we go, that's the first one in. These all need to be facing down, unless you want to be a little bit different and have one facing up. Right, these are a bit harder to get in, to tell you the truth, but I will get them in. Definitely using tweezers helps in this case. Okay, so just try and get that one in. Use my tweezers again and then flatten it down. Okay, and then the same with the bottom row of switches. Oh, that went in nice. Okay, that's the second one on the bottom row done. This is the last one. And they're all in place, and that really does add some nice detail to it actually. It does look like a power unit from the 1980s. Right, so the next thing we need to do is we need to bring this over that we haven't seen for a while, and this is going to basically sit on top like that, and then we're going to screw it in from underneath with 2 AP screws. So let's get some AP screws lined up, and we'll flip it over and screw it in. And that's nice and tight and now screwed in. Okay, so let me just move that AP screw across over there. Right, so the next bit we need the floor pan for the Ecto-1. Here it is. And it's basically going to be going onto here. So we need to line it up just like that, and then it wants screwing down. Right, so we're using 4 KP screws to screw it down. Now, right, okay, I get what it means. Before we bring the floor pan across, I didn't realise that I have to screw these brackets that we spent so much time putting in. So let's get that. There's me skipping a step. Now it's getting it down in there to secure it down, but that's gone on pretty easy. Thought there were a lot of KP screws left. There we go. Okay, that's the difficult ones done, he says. Okay, nearly done. Okay, that's nicely done. And now we bring the floor pan across, because we can then secure it to the vehicle. It's going on this way around, just like that, and then this needs to be screwed in with 3 AP screws. Wow. So I'm going to try and work from the back of the seat downwards. Okay, that's the first one. There we go, that's the second one. Bring this over, there we go, and we've just got the last one to do. And actually, I found this absolutely really satisfying to do. I thought it was going to be quite a bit of one of them issues, but no, I'm really pleased with that. Okay, and that's it. We have done it. So yeah, we've now created this lovely piece here. If I just turn it sideways, you can see what that actually looks like on the camera. Looking really nice. I am very impressed with that. So that's issue 60 done. Well, that's it. Issue 60 is done. Ecto Monday. Oh god, I really actually enjoyed that issue. Yeah, there was a lot of screws and fiddly parts, but I do like a nice challenging issue from time to time, and that was really nice and challenging. It's giving me a bit of a sweat, to tell you the truth. So yeah, this Ecto-1 is really coming along. The scariest thing is I'm very near to catching up with X-Wing in issue numbers, with the Ecto-1 and everything, so don't know how that's worked. Really don't know how that's worked, but it is what it is. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a massive thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit that notification bell, and you'll be notified of any future videos that go up on the channel. But guys, especially what's out there right now, stay safe and bye for now. I'd just like to give a shout out to all my patrons that help and support the channel. Please check out their channels on YouTube as well, and thank you very much for watching.